Everyone keeps saying that the Bangkok real estate market is crashing, that new developments are a risky business. But maybe you're asking the wrong questions. Instead of asking whether new developments are a bad investment, you should be asking what new developments work in my favor and make me money. In this video, I will unpack everything you need to know about buying new projects in the city. If you buy the right project in the right location at the right price, this makes all the difference to your investment decision. The interesting thing about the Thailand market is most developers are launching new projects every year. So the city is constantly transforming, and most of the developers will launch their projects pre-sale, off plan. So before the project is constructed and completed, they will start the sales process. This is a standard part of the market because generally speaking, Thai buyers have a preference for new builds because there's something exciting about owning a new residential address. And another benefit of buying off-plan is the investment perspective. When you're buying pre-sales, there is a potential to lock in the price today for a project that will complete in 2 to 4 years. And the idea is you can lock in a paper gain. The second very interesting investment factor is during the pre-sales process, developers are very keen to sell out their project. So this is the time when they offer discounts, promotions, and incentives, for example, furniture packs. And the third investment benefit is potentially the fact that you can get an investment visa. You can get long-term stay in Thailand if you buy a condo starting at only 3 million baht. Things are always changing in this space. If you want more information about the visa, do let us know. Our contact details are in the description box below. Let's go on to the final factor, which is the cash flow management, and which brings us on to a very interesting topic. So when you're buying a new development, you're not expected to pay for the price of the property upfront. You pay in installments. The standard in Bangkok is usually you pay a reservation fee, 100 to 200,000 baht. Then you're expected to pay only 30% of the selling price. And then finally, the outstanding balance is only due upon completion of that property. It means it gives you time to adjust your finances, to prepare and to evaluate the market, whether it makes sense to transfer on that property at that time. Some speculators and some people that enjoy a little bit of risk may want to consider maybe flipping their contract, meaning you buy the condo and maybe sell it before completion, making a quick profit, but that's risky and you have to consider whether this is something for you. If you're a potential investor or home buyer, you need to very carefully consider what project you're going to be buying, because not all projects make sense, not all projects will make you money. Let's look at the 5 factors you should be considering if you're buying new builds in Bangkok. And we're currently filming in the beautiful sales gallery of XELF by Sansiri, and I must say this project is beautiful. But let's go on to the very first factor, which is of course location, because we are talking about real estate. You must ask yourself, is the project close to BTS or MRT, the mass transit? Is it easily connected to major roads or expressways? Are the people that are going to be residing in the project going to have the lifestyle they want? Is there lots of restaurants, coffee shops, shopping malls? Do they have easy travel access to their place of work? So is the project connected to office, business and commercial hubs? You must consider the location because location is everything when you're selecting a new development. When you're assessing a new development, all you have is CGI photos, promotional videos, a brochure, maybe a sales kit. So you need to carefully address whether this is a project concept that makes sense. Project concept is everything. Most condos will come with a pool and a gym. But now you have to carefully assess, does the architecture make sense? Does the design match the target market of that project? Do the facilities have any highlight that make it stand out from the other projects? When we look at the target market, if it targets families, does it, for example, have kids' playroom, kids' facilities? If it's working professionals, does it have a large pool? Does it have social areas? These are things you should consider. Project concept isn't just CGI photos, it's a lifestyle. Does the project match the future lifestyle of residents? And for the third factor, as a potential home buyer or investor, you need to consider the unit layout and the orientation. How high is the floor? You have to see if the space flows. As a future resident, Or as an investor, will your tenant feel at home? Is the bathroom connected to a room that makes sense? Does the kitchen flow naturally to the living room? Is the bedroom a space where you can enjoy a lot of natural light and a comfortable environment? Now, a few things to watch out for. Number one is orientation. If you know that there's an empty, vacant plot of land facing that unit, you have to be very careful because it could potentially become a tower that can block your view. Number two is you do need to ask the common area and management fee. Usually this is calculated per square meter and it's a fee you pay annually, and it's the cost of maintaining that condo and maintaining the services. Does that common area and management fee make sense, and is it competitive considering the services and the facilities you enjoy? The third and final factor, and this is top developers, established developers will generally build beautiful sales galleries like this. They will have show units. Go visit them. Get a feel for the living environment of that development. But remember, in a show unit, a lot of things are not included. For example, the decoration usually isn't. But what usually is included is everything that is fitted. For example, the aircon unit is fitted, the electric hob is fitted, that's included. Once you know what is and isn't included, you can make an informed decision. And for the fourth factor, it is obviously pricing, very important, the price you pay. New developments always come at a premium. Why is that? It's the fact that the land acquisition cost was much higher. The cost of construction is higher, and also the market dynamics, things are going up. Now with pricing, you need to carefully compare whether this project is comparatively competitive compared to other developments in that area. Does the price per square meter make sense? Another very important thing to consider is whether the product justifies the price. If the interiors, the architecture, the building is luxury or is of a very high standard, it can obviously command a higher price per square meter. Pricing is important. If you buy the right pricing, of course, you make a better investment. And for the fifth and final factor, a factor that often gets overlooked, the developer. The developer plays such an important part in the value of the project. Established top developers build better. They have a track record of completing successful projects. Another reason is they have a stronger management team in place to ensure the condo gets maintained and keeps its value. If you're buying a new project, the developer has a brand and a reputation that buyers are buying into, similar to luxury watches like Rolex or luxury handbags like Chanel. If you're buying into top developer projects, you're buying a guaranteed investment. So buy from top developers like Sansiri, SC Asset, AP Thai, because that way you know that you are getting quality and value for your money. Is buying new developments in Bangkok a good investment? And let's be honest, if you go online, you'll come across a lot of things. For example, people saying that, oh, the market's about to crash. Oh, it's only the Chinese investors that are buying the new developments. Let me do a reality check. It's important to understand Thai laws and regulation. First things first is the Thai quota, foreign quota regulation. By law, 51% of that project can only be owned by Thais or Thai entities. What that means is a developer, when they develop, they need to make sure that the project can also sell to the local market. Another very important factor, the development itself is a multi-billion baht development, a huge investment. Developers do not take this lightly, especially top developers like Sansiri. They are listed companies. They need to make sure that this project will sell out. So usually they do extensive market surveys, feasibility studies. They make sure that the market they are targeting will have an appeal for the price point of that project. So it is important to know all these factors when you make your informed decisions. I'm not saying that every project will make money. I'm not saying that every project is safe. You need to buy a project that makes sense with all the 5 factors we discussed from a reputable, established developer. You have to be careful with your investment. Another thing that comes up very regularly is the Bangkok real estate market about to crash? I don't know. I'm not an economist. I cannot predict the future. However, one thing I do know from my many years in real estate is that the market is cyclical. It goes up and down. It is very normal, especially in real estate. One thing though is when the market goes through challenges, there are opportunities. And the opportunity right now is a lot of the developers are offering very interesting incentives, promotions, discounts. Right now, there's even the long stay visa, which is very interesting. You have to consider this as a smart investor or potential home buyer. Can you get an advantage in the current market? When you're buying new developments and you're buying pre-sale, you're buying now for something that will complete in 2 to 4 years' time. So at the end of the day, you need to have a mid to long-term time horizon. You need to think in 2 to 4 years, do I expect things to get better? Do I expect the market to go up? Do I think I can make money from this opportunity? You need this kind of mindset when you buy new developments. And I think, again, if you buy the right project in the right location at the right price, this makes all the difference to your investment decision. On this channel, we like to showcase some of the top developments in the city by some of the top developers. We were incredibly lucky to be able to film in XELF by Sansiri. This project offers all the 5 factors we discussed in this video. It's a very interesting new project by one of the top developers in the city. If you are interested, do get in touch. Our contact details are in the description box below. If you're looking to buy a new development in Bangkok, I have a team that's here to help you. Do reach out. Finally, if you want more Bangkok real estate content, smash the like button, leave some comments, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Thank you again for watching another episode of Pierre.listed.